Welcome to a special edition of Here Come the Details, a podcast show with Josh Fadem. This week we're at Dweller Cafe inside the Brut Hotel for the record release of Tulsa Swim Meet, a compilation recorded live at Chimera Cafe. Josh gets a word with a handful of those who made this record possible. It's a fun one. Please enjoy.
Okay, we're ready to go. I am Josh Fadem. This is Here Come the Details, and we are live from the Brut Hotel. We're doing it Studs Terkel style. Studs Terkel style. We are just sitting here and seeing who comes and goes. People are just, we're sitting here and we're just waiting, and people are talking. There's a speaker blasting in my ear. I can't hear a goddamn thing. And especially here, that's producer Rob Stewart. I don't know if you can see him in the background. This producer Rob Stewart of Here Come the Details, and he's announcing what's going on today. As you may have heard him say, there's a special record release in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the Brut Hotel. We're doing it Studs Terkel style. And we're releasing a record it's called Tulsa Swim Meet from a Tulsa album cover. Whoa, someone's cussing. And then, that was live. See, I heard someone, I said, hey, let's get this fucking show going. So what happened was in Tulsa, they did a recording of a bunch of bands, and they cut a vinyl record, and they're releasing it, But we're here, Studs Terkel style. Also, if you're viewing this on your home, and I can't hear a goddamn thing because of the speaker. If you're watching, we're also doing it Jacques Tati-style. Jacques Tati-style, meaning it's one locked off frame, like Jacques Tati, I'm doing it Talk Tati, and that's what's crazy. Jacques Tati, you watch a Jacques Tati film, there's not really much talking. So that's, you put Studs Terkel and Jacques Tati together. Who thought these guys would ever work together? How's the sound, Ethan? Sounds working good? This is amazing. I got this guy blasting some cool rock and roll music in my ear, and I'm just looking to see who's out here, I like that I can't hear myself, but I'm just talking live. Here we are, Studs Terkel style on Valentine's Day. If you're listening, it's Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day at the Brut Hotel is a bunch of corporate bullshit designed to worship the almighty dollar. Keep your thumb under the thumb of the almighty dollar to keep us engendered to the gender roles. Russell Stovers has committed more atrocities against the American people and their relationships and diabetes. Russell Stovers and the pharmaceutical military industrial complex are in bed together, shaking hands, saying, you do a little of that, I'll do a little of that. And Valentine's Day, what's a more perfect way for the pharmaceutical Martin Shkreli and all his cohorts and Russell Stover are in bed rolling around laughing at each other to the bank. While who suffers? Who suffers? The American people are who suffers, for crying out loud. Frankly, we're gaining weight and nothing wrong with body positivity. Nothing wrong with body positivity. But the blood sugar's killing us. Diabetes is killing us. We don't want diabetes. And Russell Stover on Valentine's Day saying, go spend your money. Russell Stover and Hallmark says, let me get in on this too. Valentine's Day is a bunch of corporate bullshit designed to make you feel bad and left out. Look at all these people. Look at that, Jacques Tati style. Look at that. These people are there. Well, Jacques Tati, they don't wave. They don't wave, and they're waving in the background. Jacques Tati, they don't wave. They just go about their day. You know what I mean? We're doing it Jacques Tati style, and I think Studs Terkel style also, they just kind of wander in and out. And hi, I'm Studs Terkel, and they just kind of come in and out. Anyway, we're discussing. That first song was great. Who was that first band? Fabulous Minx. Cool. Well, maybe something that makes me. Hey, you want to come over here and sit down, Trey? Trey, tell us your name.
Trey.
Have a seat. How's that composition? I'm asking Ethan. How's that composition? I said I'm asking Ethan, and then I put the mic in your face. Anyway, so Trey, you have a record label called Sunset Records.
Yeah,
is that right?
I'm just here for the Valentine's 1 hour special.
Oh yeah, because it's a bunch of corporate bullshit. We're here on Valentine's Day, protesting the corporate bullshit by playing some rock and roll music. What's more punk rock and roll? No one ever calls it punk rock and roll, do they? Yeah,
anymore.
So what do you want to tell us about this thing? We're doing almost like, since it's Valentine's Day, we're doing kind of a speed dating interview with whoever wanders in Studs Terkel style. You know what I mean? Studs Terkel style. So
he's an author, right?
I don't know, to be honest.
I think he wrote a lot of books too.
Here's the thing about this Studs Terkel style. We got one microphone, so I got to remember to do that.
We're gonna get a ginger in this too.
So if I ask you a question and then I hold the microphone in my face, say I need that microphone.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay, good. So tell us your name.
Trey Livingston.
Trey Livingston. And what's this here?
This is the first annual Swim Meet vinyl. 6 local Tulsa bands recorded live at Chimera last year. We pressed a vinyl cassette, and it sounds amazing. And
I'm listening to it right now. I can't hear a goddamn thing.
It's all right.
Great.
Can you play these
What do you mean?
cassettes?
I
have a way to play this?
me personally? Yeah, I do actually.
Awesome. There you go.
I can have that. I got something free. Where can people find this?
So we're having them here for the next 45 minutes. So that won't work. But we're open Saturdays from 12 to 6 at
Who's we?
Sunset Club Records.
Where's that?
19th and Harvard,
19th and Harvard in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And but can people order it online?
Absolutely.
Where's that go to online to get it?
SunsetClubRecords.com.
SunsetClubRecords.com. So it seems like I might be just making a plug, a commercial, but here we're protesting with rock and roll.
There you go.
The corporate bullshit that Russell Stover's, the pharmaceutical company, Hallmark, and the gender industrial complex is foisting upon the American people and us local Tulsa Oklahomans because we're trying to build up the scene. You know?
Right, and unlike all those organizations, we will not be making any money on this.
Hell no. So might as well buy it because we're not making any money.
Yeah. It's all for the love.
A great thing is supporting the scene. We're supporting the scene here in the local Tulsa, Oklahoma scene. So this is cool. So we're sitting here Studs Terkel style, and people are going to be coming and going and sitting down and including you. Anything else? Any good? What do you think about questions about questions? Like what do people say? What's Sunset Records? Like what is?
I don't know. We're a hot mess, but we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's what the thing. You're putting art out there.
That's what we're trying to do, and we do sell a lot of art too.
Yeah.
And we do.
Oh, do you really sell art?
It's also a screen printing shop.
Yeah. What else is it? That's what I want to know. That's good stuff.
So we do. We print T-shirts, concert posters for local bands, for bigger bands. Any local band can have their stuff there. So we're trying to create like a hub for the Tulsa music scene.
Are you from Tulsa?
Not originally. I'm from a little town that I'm not even going to say.
Okay, fuck that town.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't even. We're in Tulsa. We're safe. We got Mayor Monroe Nichols, who's doing some good stuff. Probably the best mayor in the country right now. I mean, he hasn't done anything. He just started. But I feel good about him.
You just got to stay inside the city limits. Yeah. That's the key here.
Yeah. I didn't mean to get political. Okay. So let me see this record.
You got it.
Okay, so now
what you need is some musicians to talk to.
Oh yeah. Maybe we'll send one over. But now this is cool design. Who designed that?
Actually, I designed our logo.
So you got a design background?
I do.
And what made you get into making this? I mean the label in general.
So I've had at least some iteration of a record label since I was probably 16 years old, and it's just something that's always just been a part of my life, and it's usually just centered around releasing my stuff and all my friends' stuff.
Yeah.
And then when we landed here in Tulsa, my partner Wendy and I, we wanted to really dig in here, and because we were just finding how amazing these people in this scene was, and how inclusive, and it's just awesome, man. People really trying to help each other.
Yeah, I like that.
So we want to help too.
Yeah, we're doing a lot more than Valentine's Day ever did for anybody, except make people feel bad who didn't have someone to love them or someone to love. This is yeah.
And God forbid you forget to say it right when you wake up in the morning too.
Yeah. How's your morning going, sweetheart? You didn't ask Valentine's Day questions. Now I'm in the doghouse and I gotta pick up the bill for a big steak and have a box of Russell Stovers and. Yeah. So all right, well let's see who else is hanging around here. Trey. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we got liner notes in here.
But we sure got a beautiful look.
It's blue, a blue vinyl. That's cool. I like when people play with the form. They're messing with the form. Usually, a record is a different color, right? This one's blue.
This one is.
Hey, now that bullseye. You remember the '90s CD No Alternative?
Yes.
Is it kind of
like it?
Yeah, right. Get a shot of that again. So this was somewhat inspired by No Alternative.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty good compilation. I didn't have that CD because Rob had it, to be honest. Rob had that CD, so I didn't bother buying it because, like, I just go over to Rob's and listen to it. Hey, can I borrow No Alternative? No, it's mine. And then, the hidden track. Ooh, hidden tracks.
I forgot about the hidden track. Oh, I didn't.
Hidden track, I mean, that was the best one, that Nirvana one, the hidden track.
That's good, but I really liked that this is the only place I could hear Effigy by Uncle Tupelo was on that.
Uncle Tupelo, yeah. Maybe we'll get a little stand and put that up there like that so it's in the background, Jacques Tati-style. Well, yeah, why don't you move along and go do some good schmoozing?
Take a hike.
Yeah, all right, get out of here. All right, cool. Speaking of taking a hike, I should probably walk in place, to get some steps and keep my A1C down, so no one here wants diabetes. Hey, who are you? You care to come over here and sit with your baby? Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
Laurel.
Laurel?
Uh-huh.
See, I could have heard floral, Laurel. Do people ever say, hey, if you have flowers, it's floral, Laurel?
No, I usually get Lauren or Laura, but I try to tell people floral, and they still don't get it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Laurel. Laurel is a...
Yeah, Laurel.
Yeah, like, don't rest on that.
Yeah, don't rest on your laurels.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
You got
who's
it.
that?
This is June.
June's enamored. Look at this beautiful baby. I'm here doing it Studs Terkel style, talking to a baby. When's the last time you saw a podcast where someone asks a baby some questions? So how do you feel about the local scene, baby?
She thinks it's pretty cool. It's pretty happy.
Well, now, who did I ask that question? No. So yeah, she thinks it's pretty cool. I can tell you. And is this the baby's father over there?
Couldn't tell, could you?
Yeah, you know what? I do see. I do see a resemblance. So Laura, what June? This is fun, like kids say the darndest things. Let's see what this kid has to say about that, the darndest thing. Hey, this is a very expressive baby. Are you a part of the record?
Yeah, I'm a very vital part of the band. I play tambourine.
Which band?
Dead Shakes.
Dead Shakes. What band's playing now? Not Dead Shakes.
Dead Shakes.
Okay, cool. When Dead Shakes is playing, you come back and be like, "This is Dead Shakes." But what we'll do is we'll cut in a 10-second clip of the Dead Shakes song, so people are like, "Ooh, I'm gonna hear that." 10 whole seconds. So if you hear that 10 seconds, you're like, I was just in the mood to hear a Studs Terkel style podcast. I wasn't really in the mood to hear a Dead Shake song. Just listen to 10 seconds so you get a nice little sample of Dead Shakes, and then we'll be right back to this Jacques Tati Studs Terkel style talk. We're doing Jacques Tati right now. So June, huh? Was June at the show?
June was at the show.
Really?
She was a fresh little baby. I think she was like 5 weeks old.
How old is she now?
7 months.
Okay.
Yeah. Big difference. Big difference.
So it was June's first show. So raising a child, do you think that you're going to be one of those parents that exposes your baby to a lot of cool stuff?
Yeah, I hope so. She can't be a loser.
Yeah. Well, but you got to play with that whole psychology thing. She might rebel and be like, I don't want to be so cool like my parents.
I can only hope that she would be half as cool as we were when we were younger. So,
Yeah, the concern, the thing I often think about with a lot of like people who have cool kids, they're like, oh, all they like listening to is John Cage. I don't know. They just like John Cage. Yeah, we try playing some of the, nursery rhymes. We try showing the baby Bluey, but all they want to listen to is Philip Glass and Steve Reich. I don't know.
Sleep to Dead Shakes every night.
Oh, really? Is it band practice?
Band. It's her favorite band.
Now, I got a question. So you play tambourine, huh?
Oh, yeah.
And what's your husband's name?
Cameron.
Cameron.
Lead singer.
Okay, Cameron's the lead singer. Cameron, you want to come over here? Sure.
Come on. Make it a family affair.
Oh, yeah, look at this beautiful family. Oh, my God, this beautiful family.
Hi, how you doing?
So you're the singer, huh?
Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen the... I hope you don't mind my ignorance. I'm doing Studs Terkel style. Like, I don't know anybody here. You know what I mean? I'm just, like, I'm here to learn. But I got a question. I got a real question that I've never heard a journalist... I'm not a journalist, by the way. I never heard anyone ask this question. How often do you guys practice band practice?
We try to do it like once a week.
Once a week. Now, when you sing, are you kind of a soft singer? Are you like a shouter, a screamer?
I'm a shouter.
When you shout?
I sing, but I project. I don't scream. I don't yell.
Right. And you use your instrument?
Yes.
Physical, your body. Do you play the guitar too?
I play guitar too, yeah.
So my question is, when you're practicing, Do you 100% it?
I do.
Really?
Fun.
And so it's kind of like getting the miles in. I'm speaking of getting the miles in. I'm getting some steps. A1C.
Just the way I play a show, if I can.
And does the rest of the band, or they like seem like they're sleepwalking through?
I think it depends on their mood. They're mostly into it. Yeah, they're energetic.
How long you guys been together?
We've been together off and on since 2013. So long.
Is that an annoying question when people ask, what?
No, that's not annoying.
I just always feel like I don't talk to musicians that often. Maybe like small talk, and I just feel like when you talk to I hope June doesn't mind my shouting, but she listens to rock and roll all the time. Are you worried about her hearing?
Not at all.
Not at all. Your hearing is going to shit, June. Little June. We're sorry. Oh, but don't curse.
Oh no, she's fine. She's heard it all.
She's adorable. Look at this beautiful baby. Look at this beautiful baby.
Very cute.
Beautiful baby. This expressive baby, thoughtful baby, honestly, because the baby's like looking, and then looks down at the microphone.
Looking at everyone.
So, my question was questions about being in a band. Like when you meet someone, you're like, hey, I forgot your name again.
Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron and Laurel and June. What a beautiful family from the Shakes, the Dead Shakes. So when you meet someone at like a party or get together or a schmoozy event like this, and they're like, what's your story? And you're like, well, I got a band. We're called the Dead Shakes. They're like, what's your band like? They like, what do you feel like, oh, I got to trot out my narrative again. I got to trot out my same old story again. Or are you like, no, I'm happy to tell. I like to tell. I like to say the same thing over and over.
Depends on the person. If it feels like it's forced conversation, it's kind of annoying. But if people are genuinely interested, it's nice, and you like talking about it,
Yeah, people are interested. See, that's the thing. I'm interested in all those like generic music questions.
They're appropriate questions to ask. I mean, hi.
But if I'm an actor and a comedian, and people are like, what are your comedian favorites, or what's your comedy like? And you're like, I don't want to answer that question. It's different from you.
Who's your favorite comedian? What inspires you?
Yeah. Is that like probably, or rather, I had a question like, okay, so I have a friend who's a musician, believe it or not, and the musician, I was listening to a new record of theirs, and I was like, ooh, in my mind, I was like, this song sounds like this type of music or whatever, and I don't really follow like indie music or any music really, and so I was thinking, is that annoying to be like, oh my god, that one song sounds like this other thing that I know better? Is that annoying to you?
No, I compare my music to other bands all the time, just stuff I like, So I mean, I compare a lot of our stuff now to like Brian Jonestown or Velvet Underground. The OCs. I'm a big OCs fan, so I have a lot of like really crazy, elongated solos that go on forever.
Look at this.
I love that stuff.
Look at that baby. The baby should be doing the interview.
Yeah.
Studs Terkel style. The baby's doing a Studs Terkel style.
I guess it's annoying if they don't like know that kind of music or.
Really? Like, I mean, I was like, I at least know the Velvet Underground and Brian Jonestown Master. I know that the OCs. I know I got a lot of friends who like the OCs. I don't really know the OCs, but I'm out of touch. The OCs, they're not comedians. But I like that movie Dig.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's fun. It's a fun movie where the bands they all act like complete shits.
I took her to see Brian Jonestown last year, and Anton went crazy, and she had no idea that was going to happen.
I had no idea. It was quite the show. I think there was a bomb threat in that show at some point by him. So yeah.
Oh.
Really interesting. It was really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We'll play a 10-second clip of the Dead Shake.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Thanks for sitting down with your beautiful family. Uh-oh, you think June's gonna? Don't. Oh, look at June. Oh my God! Don't put that in your mouth. That's been on the floor. That's been on the floor.
Immune system.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay, let's not.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. The Dead Shakes. Let's give it a listen. Uh-oh, we got a little. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that baby.
All right,
look at
you
that.
have your 15 seconds.
Look at that baby.
So sorry.
Look at that baby. You don't got nothing to apologize to me about. What's up, Hector?
Love you, man.
Love you too.
See ya.
Good to see you. I'm chomping ice. Uh-oh. But I got to be careful chomping ice because I'm all coffeeed up. How about you?
I'm on my first cup. I'll probably have another 2 before I go home. We'll go back to work.
So your band's called Hector and the Hex.
That's it.
Hector, you
My
play
name on it.
Yep, you got to put your name on it. And you seen any good movies lately, Hector?
Oh man, yeah, I saw the Blaze Foley movie last night.
Oh yeah, the Ethan Hawke directed one.
Yeah, great movie. I would have not been friends with Blaze Foley.
Yeah, he seemed like he was kind of a rough guy to be buddies with.
Yeah, no, but great music. Great music.
And then Hector and I have a previous acquaintanceship. Can you believe this corporate bullshit that's going on today?
Which one?
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Listen, I spent 20 years in retail. I'm immune to it.
Okay, so you were like, I guess I'm just part of the factory system now.
Used to be part of the factory system.
Now you're an artist making music. Well, you are probably always an artist.
Now I just write love songs and sad boy love songs now.
Yeah. And you got kind of, tell me if I'm wrong, is there kind of like a, I hate to ask this question, I just talked about the question, talking about style and pitching yourself as a creative person. Do you hate doing that?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you don't mind it?
No.
People got to know.
People got to know.
Yeah, people got to know, okay? No shame in that. People got to know. So if people ask you, like, so you're a musician, what kind of the music is that? They're not being annoying if they do that.
No, it's rock and roll, baby.
It's what?
It's rock and roll.
It's rock and roll. It's kind of like classic, old school rock and roll, don't you think?
Old school, new school, everything in between. Dance to it, make love to it, hang out with your friends and party to it. All of it. It's rock and roll.
But now, what I've heard of your music, you come to my Noir night every month.
I do. I love your Noir nights. Put them up. Keep them up.
I feel like your music goes in line with, I can't hear a goddamn thing. This speaker, I can't hear I can't hear myself think. It seems like your music is, we're at the Brut Hotel, which is, it's named after the movie The Brutalist. The Brutalist, the movie The Brutalist is named after this hotel.
I was at that night. It's a great show.
You're at what?
At the Noir night, I think The Brutalist was one of their.
No, The Brutalist is a new movie. Which
Mr. fucking, what's his name?
with Mr. Adrian Brody?
Mr. Adrian Brody.
This hotel, apparently, it used to be a little girl's school in the 40s.
Cool.
Do you think there's any connection to your style of music, your style of rock and roll and noir?
Yeah. Noir has that real life grittiness delivery to it. I think the rawness of
Specifically the ones that are kind of post 1949, 1950.
Yes. Post 1940s, like this true noir, like the children of Raymond Chandler.
Yes.
It's raw. It's just guitar, big loud amp, emotional music.
Yeah. It's kind of gritty. I feel like John Huston made the Asphalt Jungle. He was inspired by the neo-realism, and that's sort of the bombed out Europe, and so it's kind of similar where it's like you just plug in, you hear the crackle.
The bombed out Europe thing, like rock and roll comes from bombed out Europe.
Really?
Bands like Zeppelin, Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, big influences on me. When they were kids, they were being bombed out in World War II. So bombed out Europe,
right? They're Brits.
Perfect example.
Yeah, they were being inspired by the American stuff while they were getting bombed out.
Yep. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, the Big Bopper.
And you're an LA guy originally.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What part of it? Well, you grew up in LA?
Born and raised, Southern California, El Monte, South El Monte area, San Gabriel Valley. 40 minutes from downtown, so up until like my late 20s, when I lived there, I commuted, I worked, I partied, and then when I moved to Tulsa, I got a chance to slow down and concentrate on.
Finally, you can take your time in Tulsa here at the Brut Hotel, and you can do it Studs Terkel style. Speaking of Studs Terkel style, maybe I should be a little more relaxed in my style, in my Studs Terkel style.
Yeah, baby, yeah, relax. You get to intake more when you relax.
You what?
You get to intake more what's around you when you slow down.
Yeah, you can slow. That's true. I don't need to just be coffeeed up and keep going and going and going.
No. Drink a spring water every night.
A Jacques Tati film, you sit, you let it happen. You notice what's going on in the frame. Don't you think this is neat? We're doing this. Look behind you. We're doing this Jacques Tati. Do you like Jacques Tati?
Yes.
Playtime on cool, traffic.
In the background. We're here being cool.
Yeah, these people, they're just doing their own thing. And here we are, a couple characters just sipping our coffee.
It's going to continue going on behind us as we do our thing.
It's all just like a big part of it all. The music is playing, it's blasting in my ear. We're fighting against the corporate greed today for Valentine's Day, but why fight? Just let it happen. Wash over.
Man, I want to mention about this album. I was telling Trey this, that I love Damien. I love this. Damien Shade is an amazing artist, poet, guitar player.
Is he here today?
This is his song.
I know, but is he here today?
I haven't seen him. Maybe he might show up. And
I'm interviewing a speaker. So Damien, what are your influences? Damien, no, don't move the camera. That's better. Don't move the camera. Let me see that, because that's like in Rosemary's Baby when they have the character on the phone in the other room, and then Roman Polanski places the camera in such a way that the audience is like, wait, I want to see what's going on. So it's like Damien, how did you find that you had these type of amazing vocal cords, Damien? And then so there's a mystery. It could seem like Damien's just right here singing. Or is he talking to a speaker? And that's absurd. That here I am talking to a speaker. That's absurd. But then it's also like, no, wait, is he actually talking to Damien? I'm like, Damien, you mind pausing the singing while I ask you a question, Damien? Damien, I have a question for you. Damien, pause. I'm trying to ask you a question. He just keeps singing while I'm trying to ask him a question. I can't get a goddamn word out of this guy.
Just listen to this.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe that's what I need to do, is take it in a little bit more. I need to learn to take things in a little bit more. Studs Terkel style.
We can learn. We're young. We can learn. We're young. We can learn. We have plenty of time to learn.
Yeah, we're plenty of time. That's the thing about life. You always got plenty of time to learn. Don't get too stuck in your ways. Don't stay one way, because that way is only going to work for some things. It's not going to work for everything.
Exactly.
Kind of like LA. I miss LA. I love LA. You love LA?
Yeah. Hey, I got to ask you.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a quick little LA conversation.
Yeah.
What's your favorite place to get a cheeseburger at?
In LA?
Yes, there's a lot of places.
Oh, favorite. I'm not.
Now we got Tommy's, we got Jim's, we got Tom's, we got Mel's. We got a lot of places for cheeseburgers, but late night, 3 o'clock in the morning, where are you getting a cheeseburger from?
God, a good question. There was a place, it wasn't late night, but in Boyle Heights that was like a revamped place, and I really liked, I'm so...
Right there on Sunset by...
Sunset, and
by that French restaurant, Taxi or Takes? Or
no, this is in Boyle Heights, further up, when it turns into Caesar Street.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd be damned if I can't remember, but I liked the people, I liked the burgers, they kind of like, it was like a fan, some guys rebought it, and it just seemed like a good joint in the neighborhood, and so I feel like I'm giving a bad answer to this question.
Bar right there by Mariachi Square, where the...
Mariachi Plaza?
Yeah, there's a bar right there that I used to go to in my 20s, and... It's a beautiful little Latino bar, big ass mural of a wrestler and a sugar skull everywhere. Josh, I'm glad that we both understand LA.
Yeah, man.
Cheers, salud.
And noir is LA.
It's Raymond Chandler.
No disrespect to Eddie Muller.
Raymond Chandler,
Cornell Woolrich, Sam Spade, Dashiell Hammond.
Dashiell Hammond as well. Ronald McDonald.
Jim Thompson, Tulsa, or he's from Oklahoma, and he's got LA thing.
Is it Ross McDonald? Ross McDonald.
I don't know him.
He's another author.
Oh, I do have some of those. I kind of collect those little dime store books,
Got like a dozen of them.
The burger places. I mean, I'm blanking because I actually will say I love LA, but Tulsa's got some great Oklahoma burgers. Here's the thing about like what we were just talking about, like
Society Burger the other day. So good.
About like not getting stuck in your ways. Like if you declare a favorite, well now that favorite could define you, and you're like
your go-to.
I mean,
Fancy Burger, Society. Go-to everyday
in Tulsa.
Go-to everyday burger, fucking Tally's Diner.
What are your go-to burgers in LA?
Oh, Tommy's, number one.
Tommy's number one. Now, Tommy's, there's so many Tommy's, and there's all these Tommy's knockoffs. Tommy's number one, Tommy's Big Tommy's right by Cinephile Video where I used to work.
Classic Tommy's, that's off Alvarado.
Do you like the chili on it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Chili fries and the chili.
The way that I always felt about...
Peppers. Oh, the yellow peppers. Yes.
The way I always felt about the burgers at Tommy's, it's like, Well, depending on the one, because I would go to the one in Eagle Rock late at night.
Yeah.
But sometimes it was like, it's not my favorite, but it is its own thing. It's a tradition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To have that specific LA burger.
Yeah, my brother and I used to go to the Sunset Strip to go to a bunch of shows late at night, and then by 3 a.m, we'll hover over to the Tommy's on Alvarado. I'll get chili fries, I'll get a burger, and then by 4 o'clock in the morning, I get home. I'm home by 4 a.m, just full of food. Best memories.
I have a lot of amazing memories of being in LA and overstuffing late at night after a
Frolic Room.
Well, that's a classic. That's a famous. I never really did hang out at the Frolic Room.
I went to a couple times. Free popcorn. It was great.
Yeah.
First time I ever went, I was walking up Hollywood Boulevard and the bouncer was throwing out a guy. He tumbled like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, "Is this where we're going?" I'm like, "This is exactly where we're going."
Yeah, we got to do a whole episode where we just talk about LA and stuff like that.
So much shit and so much good shit about LA. Yeah. Like,
We talk LA, we talk noir. Hey, you know Noir Night's tomorrow night.
is that tomorrow night?
Yeah.
On a Saturday?
Oh wait, what's today? I don't know. We're doing it Monday. I mean.
Monday. I got Friday. I'll see you Monday.
Yeah, I'll see you Monday. All right. Great to see you, Hector. Hector and the Hex. Here's 10 seconds of Hector and the Hex. We are so sorry. We're all out of time. No. What's your name?
I'm Polly.
Polly. And what's the name of your group? Your
Along came Polly.
Along Came Polly. Here he is. Along Came Polly.
Couldn't have guessed that, huh?
Yeah. No, that's good. Now, what was I gonna ask?
Never seen the movie.
Oh yeah.
No, I haven't.
You know what? I watched it recently for the first time. When you were thinking of the band name, were you thinking of the movie, or were you just like, that's a thing people say?
I was hoping I would outlive the movie.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't even gonna say the movie, and you brought it up.
That's true. I guess I'm carrying on the legacy.
It's almost like, do you think you do it in like a deflective way? Like, yeah, my people are like, hey, what's going on? My name's Josh, and you're like, what's your name?
Sonia.
So, is your name Sonia?
Is your name Josh?
No, I'm Josh.
Oh, I'm not Sonia.
Oh, if someone's like, hey, what's up? I'm Josh. I'm like, I'm Polly. They're like, and I play music. They're like, what's the name of your music group? And you say, Along Came Polly, and they go, it's just like the movie.
Yeah, just like the movie Along Came Sonia.
Oh yeah. Wait, I don't get the Sonia reference.
I don't know. It came out of nowhere, and I.
That's good. I like that. See, we're doing it Studs Terkel style here, where things could come out of nowhere, and Jacques Tati-style. I mean, look at all these people passing us in the.
T-style.
Do you like Jacques Tati?
I don't know what that is.
Well, that's all right. It just means he doesn't. It's funny that his name is Tati, and Jock and Tati, and he doesn't talk in the movies. So, what are the questions that people ask? You know, I mean, like, do you hate? Or rather, my question about questions are, I want to ask Polly about what's your last name, Polly?
Steel.
Steel, like Magnolia.
Like the hard substance.
Yeah. I said Magnolia, you know, like Along Came Polly. So if you were to introduce a double feature at a movie screening, it might be Along Came Polly and Steel Magnolia. Don't answer that. That's a dumb question. Unless you had a good, funny joke.
I don't have a joke, but I've screened a movie before at Circle Cinema.
Which one?
The one that I made.
Oh, cool. Can you tell me about it?
Yeah, it was just an album that I made, and then I just shot a music video to go with the entire 18-song album, and then screened it at the Circle Cinema a few times.
So you're a filmmaker?
Yeah, I've made films. Yeah, I do it all. I invent instruments. I do filmmaking, photography, music, everything.
Well, okay, let me just tell you, this whole speed dating interview thing, you just hooked me, buddy.
Oh.
I'm just became interested. I'm like, this guy makes music. He makes instruments. So, I also think if we're just being like surface here, which we might actually get deep. You don't know. We don't know. I like your style.
Thanks.
It feels unique, and I'm trying to be sincere. I'll see you later, Hector.
Sincere. I love your style as well.
Oh, thank you. So if someone, we're also, I like messing with the form, you know, like instead of just asking questions, I'm asking questions about questions. I can't hear a goddamn thing. Is this you? This is perfect. Now, do you want us to sit quietly and listen, or are you okay with us talking?
Talk over it.
Yeah, we're going to talk over it because we'll play an excerpt.
Or you can interview it.
Yeah. So what would you say, Polly, Along Came Polly, is your style of music? Do you know who directed Along Came Polly? John Hamburg directed Along Came Polly. Now, I think a lot of people feel it's a little bit of a Something About Mary cash grab. Do you think that movie is? Do you like Something About Mary? There's Something About Mary.
Any relation to Mary Fallon?
No, the former mayor of Tulsa.
Oh no. Yes.
Yes, you know the movie directed by the Farrelly brothers, starring Ben Stiller.
Along Came Sonia.
Along Came Sonia. Yeah, Sonia Braga. You remember movies in the? How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Okay, so I'm a little older than you. There's an actress named Sonia Braga, and in the 80s or something or 90s, she'd be in a movie, and in the trailer, like so and so, such and such, Sonia Braga. Or on Mortal Kombat, they'd be like Raiden, Liu Kang, Sonya, Johnny Cage. Hey, Johnny Cage, that's like the musician John Cage. What do you think of John Cage? Your opinion? Fatality, John Cage. I've been shouting so much over this goddamn speaker over here that I love the music. So films. Questions about questions. We're asking questions about questions. What inspires? What are your influences? We want to know what your influences are. Do you hate when people ask what your influences are?
I don't listen to music, so I try to avoid influence.
Great. Now, do you listen to sound?
I have sounds happening.
So would you say that your influence is the clouds outside, the wind blowing? Would you say that?
If I experience that, then that could be what's happening, yes.
When you're laying in bed, okay, let's get quiet for a second while the music, when you're laying in bed and it's night and you're in that spot where, God, can you hear them? That's for you. They were applauding for you.
That was for you.
No. That was for you, my friend.
I don't know. You're way funnier than I am.
No, we're not competing. We're working together.
Oh, right. I thought this was a drag show competition.
Oh, is that? I don't know. I didn't know that. I feel like we're all working together.
Competitively working together.
Yeah. I don't want to make anyone here feel bad or on the spot. It's not my style to make people feel bad. I don't enjoy that. How do you feel about making people feel bad?
What's it called when you liked when people make fun of you?
What is it?
Sadist?
Oh yeah, the sadist whips it and the masochist takes it.
Oh, okay. You can make fun of me.
Yeah, but I'm not a sadist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, I want to compliment you. I say I like your style. I want to. What is there a I want to make people feel good version of sadism?
If you had 3 words to define my style, what would those words be?
Number 1, cool. Oh, can we see what's going on in this style in the coat? Oh, okay, that's cool. Now, actually, there is a lot of good style going on here. We got some Adidas sneakers. We got some Reebok sweatpants. We got some frilly socks.
I sewed this like 3 days ago.
You are a real artist.
Thanks.
You are a real art, and then you're representing. I see a New Mexico pin here.
Yeah, and a psychedelic therapy community.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, I study psychedelic therapy and music therapy.
Are you from Oklahoma?
Yes.
Tulsa?
Broken Arrow.
Okay. And one of those people.
So
Yeah.
I don't claim Broken Arrow.
Yeah, Tulsa. He's a Tulsa guy. Broken Arrow is where he was birthed, but it's Tulsa who made the man.
I'm not a man. I'm actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't identify like.
Okay, yeah, I didn't. Here I am walking in here, Studs Terkel style, making assumptions about people. Does that bother you that I got that wrong?
No, it's okay.
Oh yeah, see, look at this. Here we are, not trying to make people feel bad, trying to make people feel good. That was actually a good moment, I think. Do you think that was a good moment?
That was a learning moment for everybody.
I think so. Now, I heard you talk about sound bath.
Yeah, I do sound baths every Friday from 5:30 to 7, and they're free.
What is a sound bath?
I don't know. You just like lay there, and I just fill the room with sound.
Any sound will do?
Well, I invented an instrument that fills the room with sound.
Tell me more about that instrument.
Yeah, it's the rotary harmonic tube zither, and it is a thing that it's cool. It spins.
Do you like talking about it or you don't like talking?
I love talking about
It
it.
sounds cool. That's why I was like, tell me more.
Well, I wrote a 14-page paper about its clinical effects for autism and PTSD, but that's not funny.
No one needs you to be funny right now. Here's what's going on. We're not trying to be funny. I may be look like I'm shucking and jiving and dancing up a storm and trying to be funny, but what's so great about what's going on here is that we're doing this Studs Terkel style and Jacques Tati-style, so the frame looks great. We got a fantastic frame. We got interesting people coming through. I can't compete with this goddamn speaker. And then we've got you, who is a very interesting person, and you're talking about yourself. So I think, honestly, we could just get, like, we can take it down, and we could just get really, in fact, I could lay on the ground.
Have you ever seen the Tick? Have you ever seen the show The Tick? I look like the Tick with the antennas behind me right now. So this is my show now. Welcome to PMS Records TV, the show with all the greatest hits for you and me. And we've got the real host on the floor right now. I'm trying not to step on him.
Yeah,
Here you go.
See, we're also messing with the form now because, like, I'm talking, but I'm not even in the frame. Isn't that, like, so crazy? Does that, like, open people's minds, you think?
You're literally out of the box. You're out of the frame. You're breaking barriers.
Do you think that you think outside of the box?
What about outside? Out of the box.
Do you think out of the box?
Oh, I don't know what the box even is.
Is that because that's, like, annoying to ask a question of a person who obviously has new, interesting ideas.
What?
I think you're a person who you could take one little snapshot of you. I don't know much about you. I mean, getting to know more about you, and say this person has some interesting ideas. Like, as far as I know, you don't even see the box. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you're thinking outside the box. You don't even see the goddamn box. In your mind, you're like, I don't listen to music. I don't like music. I don't even see the box. I don't even see the frame. And that's what's so great about this Jacques Tati shot, by the way. We've completely locked the frame down. No camera movement. You've just got to figure out if you're viewing what's going on.
Locked down.
Yeah. So sound bath. Now, you studied sound bath to make people... Look, watch this. Watch this. I'm coming in the frame. That's going to look really cinematic, I think, right now. Is the record over?
Emerged from the ashes.
The whole record's over?
How
long is the runtime of this record, the Tulsa Swim Meet?
Oh, probably like 30 to 40 minutes.
So how many instruments have you invented?
Oh, a few. But my favorite one's the rotary harmonic tube zither. My latest one, I just invented an attachment for it, is a rotary harmonic, or no, I don't know what to call it. It's a rotary.
You don't know what they call it, or you don't know what you call it?
I don't know what I call it. It's not existed yet, but...
You're not thinking about names. You're not thinking about this corporate bullshit on Valentine's Day. You think Valentine's is a bunch of corporate bullshit?
Man.
Designed to keep us under the thumb of the almighty dollar?
It's corporate bullshit, man.
Fucking corporate bullshit. Russell Stover's in the pharmacy.
Valentine's Day to Halloween.
Yeah, all they want, it's every day is Halloween. They always want us to dress up in their assigned masks in this corporate.
What is this, competitive drag?
Yeah, what is this, a drag competition over here?
What is this? Competitive drag?
What is this, Assumption Central?
What is this?
Competitive drag. I was like, say it again, dude, that's a good bit. What is this? What is this corporate bullshit? Russell Stover's, pharmaceutical companies. What else did I write down? I drank too much coffee. Keep walking to get your A1C.
I had decaf. So.
Corporate drag. Yeah, what is this? Yeah. It never even occurred to me being in my little corporate shell of a man identification that in the drag world, that drag races, they have corporate drag, you know? Is that what
Do you identify as a corporatist?
I haven't even thought about it. And I identify as pushing against the corporate bullshit. It didn't occur to me that no matter where you go, someone's going to try to monetize you, try to suck your blood to get the almighty dollar out.
Yeah.
Even in drag communities, they're getting bilked for every goddamn thing they're made of.
Shut it. Well, no, don't shut it down.
Don't shut it down. Don't shut it down.
Shut the corporation.
We gotta shut the corporation down. Give it back to the people.
Give it all to me.
So that record's done. I can finally hear myself, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't like what I hear.
You didn't even hear it.
I need a set. No, but this is going live. You know, we're gonna play a nice 10-second clip of "Along Came Polly." So, are there any other musicians here? Are these all the musicians that we have visiting for this thing? That's all we done for today. Well,
do you play any music?
No, I don't even play. I sing karaoke. That's about it.
Hey, that's valid.
I love singing at karaoke. Do you like karaoke?
Honestly, I do. What's your go-to karaoke?
I don't have one. I like mixing it up. I like finding it's like, it's that's the thing about you got to always be changing and evolving. You can't just have one thing that's like, this is me, this defines me, and I feel like I feel inspired by you because you've got a lot of things that you're spinning. You're always inventing new things, and this is my hot take off just my knowing you for 5 minutes or maybe less than that you just seem like you push in the box. You're playing with ideas. You're pushing against conventions. You're pushing against the corporate bullshit that's telling us how we gotta be. See, look at that. I just put that on, changing it up. Do you have a go-to karaoke song?
Jolene by Dolly Parton.
Well, that's a classic.
Yeah, that's my fave.
Yeah, I'm not really into faves. But anyway, well, thanks for coming and chatting with us, Polly. Thank you so much. Along Came Polly. Here's 10 seconds of Along Came Polly.
Rose hips, tea tree, and tangerines rubbed into my eyes, and I can barely see.
Hey, Zach, what's up? Want to come sit and chat with us while we close it out? What's up? We're here with hilarious comedian from Tulsa, Zac Ophus.
What's up, baby? How are you doing?
Good. Oh, man. Ouch. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh my God. That was almost good. That was.
Oh my God.
That could have been pretty messy.
That would have been horrible.
That would have been pretty awful. If you're listening at home or in your car or at your grandmother's house, I tried to sit down, right? And I bopped my knee on the bottom. I touched it. I'll be honest. I touched my knee to the. Yeah, I tapped it, and it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt, but that could have been pretty stinking bad.
It could have fucking hurt if you tilted back.
If I'd hit it too hard, or
barely kissed it.
Yeah, just a little graze, And I'll be honest, a little graze on a Valentine Day, that never hurt nobody.
No good.
What do you think of this Valentine's Day?
Oh, this is my second single Valentine's Day, man. It's no good.
Oh, really? Now, so it's not you're feeling the pain of the corporate pressure to find love.
Yeah, the corporatization of trying to buy a ring on Valentine's Day.
Were you engaged?
No, I was not. About to be, but not too close.
You care to talk about it, or you want to talk about it?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, fuck it. Open book right here. Zac Ophus. Open book with Zac Ophus.
You can fucking ask me anything.
Okay, God. Well, I didn't even think about that now. There's a lot of pressure. Okay, what did I say? So, who are your musical influences?
Ooh, shit. Well, I don't play music, but
Okay, never mind.
I love karaoke.
Yeah, I do too. We were, I don't know if you heard. I was with Polly. I was just talking about karaoke.
Whoops. My go-to is System of a Down, Aerials.
That's not the one that's wake up, put on a little makeup.
No, it's not that one. I can't sing that one. It's the one that goes, Aerials in the sky.
Yeah, when I hear that, I think areolas in the sky. Oh, mommy, I'm still just coming out of the womb,
Oh, my God.
Speaking of, this ties it all around because there was a baby sitting here.
No way.
Yeah, and I tried to ask that baby what kind of food, and that baby just stared at me like, you ever heard of tits, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, they're the worst guests.
Let's see here. Do you have any other questions? Okay, what do people like about your music?
They love.
You don't play music.
No, I just say stories and shit.
You're a comedian in Tulsa, and so when they recorded this Tulsa Swim Meet, you hosted the show?
I half hosted the show with Evan Hughes, the wonderful Evan Hughes. Yeah,
the wonderful Evan Hughes, the beloved Evan Hughes, the frequent, often contributor of Here Come the Details, Evan Hughes. I don't know, I like having a moment. I like bouncing chemistry back and forth. I like just kind of.
a chemist. Yeah.
Yeah, we're chemists. We're doing it together. I like working with.
Yeah, you want to be my Valentine?
I think we're having a chemistry Valentine. We're making art together.
This is beautiful.
Is there anything you want to plug?
I'll be at Spotlight Theater the 21st.
21st? Okay, I think this will probably play. If you're listening in Tulsa or you're coming to Tulsa, you can find Zac Ophus.
Light Theater, baby. Yeah.
What else did I write down here? Coffee, the community. How do you feel about the scene?
I fucking love Tulsa. It's the best place in the world.
Did you see The Brutalist?
The Brutalist? No, I did not.
This is called The Brut Hotel. Brutalist is a new movie starring Adrian Brody. Just came out. It's got a lot of buzz, Oscar acclaim, Oscar buzz. I liked it. It's over 3 hours long. It was a great movie. But anyway, this hotel is called The Brut. And how about Studs Terkel? Do you think that it's cool we're doing it Studs Terkel style? I mean, this is Studs Terkel. He just came in here and sat down.
Who the hell is Studs Terkel?
You combine Studs Terkel with Jacques Tati, and you get what we're doing right now. You like Jacques Tati?
Yeah, I have no idea who that is.
That's cool, man. Well, we're making references, because sometimes references, you know what? We're making ironic references. How do you feel about irony?
I love it. That's what I use in most of my daily career.
Yeah. Now,
And that does a show every 2 weeks.
in Tulsa, but we're growing the scene, and the scene grows, and the more scene grows, the more shows you go with. You go with the grow.
You go with the grow, baby. It's legal now.
Yeah, shows are legal. For how long, we don't know. As long as the Russell Stovers is in charge, you know what I'm saying?
Who the hell is Ruffle?
Ruffle my feathers, Stovers is what I feel after listening to this podcast. It got me riled up.
Sounds like a freezer meal. Stovers?
Stovers?
Yeah. Stovers?
What's a freezer mail?
Like a fucking microwave, like Marie Callender's.
Yeah. It's a chocolate company. How's now? You're a young man.
Yeah, I'm 26.
26. So do you drink?
Yes, yeah.
Do you booze? Do you drugs?
Not much drugs. I drink a lot though.
Are you a binge eater?
Binge eaters? Yeah.
Do you eat? Yeah. I mean, I like to eat. I love snacks. I love food. I love all kinds of. Do you like all kinds of different food?
Oh yeah. Hamburger helper, stroganoff.
So you're talking canned food from the grocery store.
Yeah.
What about restaurants? How do you feel about restaurants?
Restaurants. Ooh, Amelia's.
Amelia's in Tulsa. Oh yeah, but that's kind of like they got a lot of. In general, do you like fancy food?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love a good steak. I love a good fucking piccata. Good piccata.
I like that you said piccata. That piccata, that sounds kind of like a musical instrument, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds like the one that Paulie invented.
Yeah, piccata. What do you play? I play the piccata.
I play the piccata. Hello, Pada.
Hello, yeah. Hey, you know that reference, Alan Sherman? Hello, Mutta. Hello,
Pada.
So how do you know that reference?
I've heard the song before.
Family played it?
Oh yeah, all the time. Italian American.
That's Alan Sherman. I think he's Jewish.
Oh,
Your family's Italian American?
no, they aren't. No.
Italian, Jews, we're all the same. You know what? We're not thinking about what separates us. We're thinking about what unites us. We got to be united in this. Look at this. Look at all these people. Look at these people back there. Lean back a little bit. Get that frame going. Look at. We just got heads passing. So, Zach, thanks for being here and
for having me.
This
was wonderful.
Any rants? You got a rant about like what's going on in the society? You got anything? You know what's pissing me off? You got any rants like that?
Fuck, dude, nothing pisses me off. I love it.
This is a good guy. This is a positive guy.
I love the world.
Guy loves it, okay? Nothing to get mad about. All right, well, let's wrap it up here. From Here Come the Details. Thanks to the Brut Hotel. Go ahead and find Trey. Where do you find again the Tulsa Swim Meet? SunsetClubRecords.com. Go there and get yourself the Tulsa Swim Meet. You can get it on vinyl. You can get it on tape. Do you have CDs? Nope. No CDs. Whoa. Analog. Whoa. No digital, okay? If I'd known that would have been a major subject of this whole discussion. But look at that. We'll get there. You know, we're gonna have you back. You know, maybe we'll do a whole episode inside Sunset Records. It'll just be a whole analog thing. Analog, baby. If you don't do analog, or wait, this is all digital. It's online. It's on YouTube. How long have we been rolling? We should probably wrap it up. 2 minutes over? 52 minutes. That's fine for me. And we're going to put little excerpts of the different bands in there. And we'll leave you with a few other bands that maybe didn't come by to play. I don't know what we're going to leave you with. Ethan's going to edit it, right? Yeah, Ethan, give it up for Ethan. Cooper has been rolling it. We got producer Rob Stewart back there. We got all those people. Rob, you taking off? Okay. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for watching. Here come the details. And I got nothing else to say. Cut it. Get me out of here. Save me. Help me. Get out.
Thank you for joining us for a Tulsa Swim Meet and Greet. Thank you to Trey Livingston of Sunset Club Records for getting our locals on tape. Thank you to Natalie Bowling from FMAG for assisting us in making this possible. Mike Rodriguez from Noisetown for just being an ultra rad engineer and dude and getting some very special recordings onto wax. Cooper Andrews from Dweller for hosting us for Friday Morning Coffee Club. Ethan Cooper for direction and editing of this episode, and as always, Brian Gerges and Dean Menta for our theme music. This is your producer Rob Stewart saying please spread the good word of Here Come the Details, like, subscribe, and tell all your friends and family to join us weekly for a brand new, highly anticipated episode. Good night.